welcome back to Silksong! We are heading back into the Citadel today. And last time, I discovered another weave nest, but I neglected to read its name. So in my notes here, I just have literally just the phrase weave nest Kant, like K-A-A-N-T, like the philosopher. But I'm pretty sure it was actually weave nest Karn. So there you go, me. Please don't go calling it what it shouldn't be called. I think you would do everyone a favor. Oh, hello. Right, we got this dialogue before. God, I love this guy. His whole aesthetic and him and, Scrounge. I just love that kind of character. So, this episode... I'll just enjoy the music here for a second. This episode, we're going to continue exploring the Citadel. We have been kind of dilly-dallying all over the place in the past few episodes, so I want to get some serious business done and not tread too much off the beaten path, even though I do have a few more places that I would like to go. In the Sinner's Road, there's supposed to be like a door over here. At least, I can remember where it is, so I'll just put a marker there. I don't believe I know how to open that door quite yet, but for this episode... it doesn't look like the Songclave is too far off, so I think we'll try to make our way up there. And if I remember correctly, yes, there should be just a path up, so I shouldn't have to go through that room or anything like that. Ooh. Don't need to fight any of these guys necessarily. Okay, I do have the dash equipped, but I do not have any silk to use. There we go. Oh, no. That kind of secret always confuses me, where the camera doesn't quite track your movements. And we're back in the Songclave. So good to be here. I do like talking to this guy. No quests. How you been, brother? Don't think I ain't see it, Bellringer. A whole lot of helping you've been up to. Both here and down below. It's a strange mantle you're taking for yourself, seeing all them bugs saved and wishes promised. You find it strange, sir? I found some solace in the service, and the rewards received have proven a boon on my journey. Aye, but it ain't your place now, is it? I see well what you are, Weaver and more. It's below your station. You ain't no common sort meant for caring on us low folk. I could say the same for you, who still chooses to remain cowled. You continue to pose only as a simple pilgrim. Don't you think it's past time you ceased the performance? Leave off, old one. Permit a bug their small disguise. It's been a pleasant thing to play simple, and I weren't calling for a change, even if you seem insistent on bringing it. Change was unavoidable, sir, whether I had arrived or not. The monarch stirs, its threads stretch far. My presence only accelerates the inevitable. So what are you hoping for, eh? Planning to usurp? To perch above all us as queen? Build up our hopes only to string us all in with your own beastly web? Such is the way of weavers and gods both. Here they limply lay, the castaways and the disillusioned and the used up. It's a sorry settlement you've summoned, Miss Bellringer, and a blasted bother for me. Not sure we have anything to offer him, not even hope. So it looks like the caretaker could be playing a bigger part in the story than I would initially expect. We'll say that. But we've yet to see what else, he brings to the lore. And it looks like that pilgrim that was here is now gone. So I'll take a seat here. So weird for them to have two benches so close together, but... And then another bell. Oh no, that's the pod, isn't it? I mean, that's the sign for a bell, so I would expect there to be a bell up here. But, yeah, it's just a pod, I suppose. Okay, maybe someone turned the sign around. So if there's nothing up here, I'm gonna just continue on to the left. Just reading my notes here. We do have a courier quest in Bellheart. And the Citadel, we do want to watch out for these pin-wielding bugs. So we know these big guys are over here, but I'm pretty sure they're not wielding any pins, so we don't have to worry about them. Okay. I'll take the hit, I guess. A little bit of a tall guy there. Oh! Thought I heard a sound effect, like one of those servitor ignims. This is definitely not accessible. So I do see I have a marker here. I will just use the appropriate marker instead. And then looks like there's nothing below, but to the left once more, there is still... Ooh, there's still something to be discovered. Interesting they put both of those guys in the same station. As if one of them wasn't hard enough.
Pilgrim of Forloom Eternal, your rare chosen, who hath ascended to this final threshold, listen to our wish. Deliver it that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end.
Okay, I think we've... Yes, we've read all this before. It's just unfortunate you can't... Can I hit back? No, you can't skip it. Yes, the threefold song. I guess it is important to remind the player. Ooh, and it looks like we got secret access. How convenient. So it's kind of like an elevator, but in another form. So... This is just a way down. We know that. So I guess that was just a shortcut, and then we need to attach ourselves to this ripcord. Aha! Any secret? No. So we're back in the Cogwork core. It's been a while. But hey, look, immediately a new mechanic. And it looks like it is a timing challenge, so gotta keep on my toes. I think this guy is a new enemy. No, okay. You can tell it's been so long. Oh no! No! Okay, so it is, you know, the first recording in this session, so I will, you know, spare myself a little bit of slack. As long as I can jump over these guys, I think we'll be fine. But I think this was the issue here, as I forgot to jump over them, or I forgot to heal after I took damage. So maybe I can. Yeah, that's what I should have been doing. Better late than never, I guess. Yes. Further on here. Oh. That's unfortunate. Hold on. If I'm gonna lose 1,200 rosaries here, I'd rather just eat a silk eater. Okay, it looks like I did get my rosaries back, so that's that's good news. Did have to sacrifice something for it, but now I know. I mean, I see there's a way below. I might as well give that a shot. Excuse me? I'm not really trying to get into any more fights, because I do have a cocoon to retrieve. So I'm just really hoping that this is going to lead me to where I'm trying to go. Just get this guy's attention here. Okay, not really much of an issue. I mean, you compare this guy to the guys we were just falling to, and it's like night and day. Oh! Okay, well... might take a little longer. Ooh! Nice shot! Aha! So this was way easier. You know what? See ya! Okay. So all I need to do is attack and then run. That's fine. Let me in! Let me in! Hold on. Okay, up here. Doesn't seem to be accessible, though. So, now we're back in exploration mode, it looks like. I believe I would have to go down and then around. So this doesn't look accessible. This was a double jump, I believe, so I'm going to just place a marker right there. And then it looks like down is the only way for us here. Yes, yes, a drape fly. Pretty sure I've been here before. So I won't muck about too much. These, I don't honestly know how to open them. Oh, this could be the room underneath where I was hearing that person chatter. If I go to the right here... there was a person talking, although I can't remember where exactly he was. I think it was over here. So, a little bit, you know, too far in the other direction. But there is more to be explored here, so I will just continue going this way. I remember this room. Yeah, I don't think we necessarily need to be fooling around here. But, you know, if I almost have them killed, then why not? Helps with the shell shards. And also with the Hunter's Journal. So let me just confirm that I did actually get... Yes, I did get my rosaries. And, you know, there is... The Architect is somewhere around here. I don't see the shop marker, the vendor pin. Even though I believe they should have one. So this was Cordinius, or Cardinius. But I don't see the one for the Architect, so I don't actually remember where they were. They could have been over here in the underworks. So maybe if I come near a Ventrica station, I'll try to make my way over there. But I'm not really sure how to get over here. This seems to be another double jump. So many double jumps areas they're giving to us. And interestingly, I only have one more of these pins. So I might, you know, have to go back to using the red one to continue marking double jump areas, because this is just ridiculous. Well, without that, then I don't think we have anywhere else to explore right now. So I'll just head my way back. There was a lower area in the shaft. Okay, well, you just had to go down there. Ow. Might as well heal. Okay, well, you know, I figured she would at least grab the edge. So here we go. Don't tell me there's nowhere to... Oh my goodness. I think this might be a door here, but it's just not accessible from this side, so... I'll have to go back up and then down the big room. I promise at some point in this episode we're gonna make progress. Okay. But the issue is they just hide the rest of the map after they break it up into areas. So it's a little bit harder for me to keep track of where I am. So it's the bottom of this room that I need to... Oh, this? It looks like a free secret. Hello? Oh, come on. Don't do it. Ow! Ooh, a rosary necklace. So if I do happen to be able to string up my rosaries, I might actually do that before I get into trouble. This is definitely unexplored now. Okay, shortcut to a place I've never been. A little bittersweet. Yes? That is a very loud footstep she has. Oh, more pale oil, it looks like. Whoa! What the hell? You good? What an awful clattering. Would you kindly conduct yourself a little more carefully? Loyal Mergwyn. And why are you adorned in such an awful livid red? By my oath, those above must make a sport of sending me the most wretched servants they can find. I'm no servant, sir. Rather a guest of sorts, invited by the Citadel. Tell me, is this a vial of oil on display your own? Nothing here is my own. You impertinent young mite! This sacred hall, and all the food contained within, belong to my most exalted master, the great gourmand, the finest connoisseur who has ever lived, and the one whose tastes transcend the ages. None are left now who venerate them as they deserve, save for the loyal, lonely bug who stands before you. That oil is merely a small savory to whet their appetite for the grand meal to come, a spectacular, far-loom-spanning dish that I have been planning for an age. But alas, those above seem to have forsaken my poor master, and I have grown so old. Now I can never hope to gather the necessary ingredients. Blast their indolence! Still you tarry here, bug who calls herself a guest. If your idle claws need work, put them to service for our exalted great gourmand. I must remain by my master, so you will need to leave the Citadel and gather the ingredients for their meal in my stead. Great taste of Farloom. Wish promised. I could track down any ingredients you desire for a price. The oil you keep here may be of some use to me. Promise it as a reward, and your master shall have his meal. Such a squalid bargain ill befits a holy servant. But so be it. Fetch me the ingredients, and you shall have that pale condiment for yourself. Sir, I bring ingredients for the dish. Already? At last! My master is withering away from hunger. Let us see what gifts you bring. A crust nut, stale and dull. You'll be thinking, yes, but ground to finest powder. That's when it's tart, tastes blooms. You dally still? If you wish to earn your reward, you should be hunting down those ingredients. Or do you need directions from a serving bug with some experience? For our base, we require the gelatinous mossberry stew. Its concoction is a druidic art, a jealously guarded secret of the moss-painted caverns deep below us. The moss-painted caverns? Man, this guy sure likes to talk. Yeah, alright. I bet he has more dialogue. Well, if not there, then perhaps here. Your taste so refined, oh glorious master. So in one of the trailers, we did see kind of a fat bug who was trying to butt stomp us. Could be that that's his master, and fulfilling this quest is just gonna open like a boss fight over here. But we do have more to explore, so let's go down here. Just jump wildly into the unknown. So many chairs. Hardly have time to smack them all. Man, what does that smell? Okay. Ooh, another silk here. Good timing, since I just used one. So I know I'll have insurance. Aha! Playing hide and seek with him. This is reminding me of the crypt in Hollow Knight, kind of like underneath the tombs, because there were such tight passageways. Ooh, this could be a secret. Oh, hold on. There's definitely more. Let me take a running jump here. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, that's not a jumpable wall. And then this is just confusing. Sometimes they double up on the wall like this, and I can't actually tell what's in the foreground, what's in the background, so... Damn you, Team Cherry! But I do like the kind of, the set dressing here. It looks like all this, all these tools and ingredients have been sitting out for a very long time. Way to storytell through environmental, means. Okay, we did have another door on the left side that I opened up. Just wonder if I'm heading towards it now. Yeah, that was this one. So just kind of a loop-de-loop. Nothing wrong with that. And we'll keep going here. I was glad to see a shortcut. Okay, so we've been to this side of the, you know, the other side of the coral chambers, but now we can finally access it again. Take that. Sometimes I don't pay attention to when, oh. I see. Sometimes I don't pay attention to when the shell shards are on the ground, because they're so small. So I tend to miss them. Okay, that's not the time. And I wonder how I'm possibly going to deal with this at the same time. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll wait till I get hit once more. Okay, well, if I'm gonna fall all the way, I might as well pick up the shell shards. Very cool of them to put, like, one platform here that doesn't really have any significance, just to introduce you to the mechanic. Ooh, I see that crack in the wall there. And even, I think, if I slide down, yes, she does stagger. So that could be a little indicator of, ways to find secrets maybe later in the game. And you'll notice if I take a running jump at this wall here, she kind of super Meat Boy slides up it. So something that wasn't present in the original Hollow Knight there. A little bit of physics-driven momentum. Ah! Alright, let's see what this is. Interesting. I think I was on the other side of that. If I can check my map. Possibly. I'm thinking of this shaft here, so this is probably something different. Okay, this feels like a door, but... Oh! I see, so we're gonna have to get to the other side, and then continue on. So if I can climb up... Oof! I promise you, I'm not trying to do that. But it would be interesting if that was a necessary secret, since progression could have been gated without opening that wind pillar. I don't really know what they call them. Yes. Ah! That's not good. Okay, so I need to get one more hit on an enemy so I can heal. Hello? Any enemies? Yeah, this guy's easy enough. As long as he doesn't tag me from upstairs. Let me just de-aggro him real quick. I'll go see what's up with that secret first, because I assume that it's going to be a dead end. And I could even get a little bit more over here. So here we go. Hold your breath. It could be a secret in the walls. It's very disorienting. I apologize, but we do what must be done for the fleas. Be free. And of course, they're gonna taunt us with yet another inaccessible area. I'm just trying to make sure I'm safe here. Didn't look like I was, but you know, that's not how video games work sometimes. Oh, it's gonna pop me out there. Oh, if I can get above his head, I might want to lure him. Ow! Okay, they gave him tools to make sure he can't get ambushed. Ooh! I didn't even expect that. Again! You know, now I'm getting flashbacks to the Colosseum. Trying to fight people while jumping on the walls. Okay, just give me some floor to stand on. Oh, if you could, please. Okay, I don't think this should be an issue. Okay, well, they had to go in the one spot I was planning on going. But perhaps I could take this opportunity to see what's going on down there. If it's a boss fight, then I'll probably just use a Silk Eater. I don't even know if that's accessible right now. Hold on a sec. Yeah. Okay, so I can go to the right and then come down and then just have my thumb ready, just trained on the start button in case I need to use a Silk Eater at a moment's notice. So this is the room here. Hello? I think we've been here before, but I don't remember what was going on. Uh-oh. So, it's not the start button, it's the back button. Let me just locate our Silk Eater here. So, no use in gambling. Okay, they do jump. But I can jump as well. And I don't think they can jump up here. Oh my god, they're like little squidlings. You know, if I could do damage with my hitbox, I'd have this fight pretty much solved. Ow. Okay.
Luckily, I have infinite silk. And you know what? I might just abuse that. Although, they're tagging me every once in a while. But as long as they can't jump super, super high, it should be totally fine. Oh, that guy's just waiting! What an AI! What a plan. Okay, lucky me. Okay. Apparently that was the correct call. They just keep go if they, you know, commit to that flying move, they just keep going in one direction. Ooh. I feel like they're all one hit away from death, and I'm just just needlessly fighting all of them at the same time. Ow. Okay, I should be able to heal again. Yes, and I did expect more. Okay, but these guys should be fun, since I'm pretty sure they don't... Oh, they do have a jump, but it's probably not that unpredictable. I say as as I get hit by it. Ah. Thank you, dice. Expecting one of them to jump. Okay, luckily so far. Yep, they can probably jump to me, but it's going to be very unlikely that they actually connect. Ooh. Okay, there's one. This guy should be close if I'm keeping track. There you go. Didn't expect only 2 waves, but... Well, it was more like one giant wave and then a small one. Was there anything higher? No? Okay, so I guess when we released those squid kids, that kind of made this encounter accessible. So that's why I think the first time I came through here, it might have not been available yet. But then, is that it? It couldn't be that that was it. Hang on. Uh-oh. No, now I'm just at the roundabout again. So maybe I open the roundabout and that allows me to fall down or something. I don't actually know. But sounds like there's more whispering over here again. Oh, you got one more guy here. Missed out on all the fun. Had to do it to you. So I guess we're just gonna keep going here. That was interesting, but could be tied to a quest that we haven't discovered yet. Like we have to go around and find all of the encounters and take them out. But I guess maybe find out at some later point. Ow! Still don't have a cocoon with me, so I have to make sure I don't take too much risks. Okay, well, I had to go this way anyway, so it's kind of my bad. Oh! I'm just gonna tank through those guys. I'm sure I can farm for silk later. Hang on, am I even going the right way? Oh, right, I did get my cocoon already. So, actually, while I'm here, I I might as well just head through this, I keep forgetting what it's called. A roundabout. Some people across the world call it different things, so. I only see roundabouts when I'm in the city, so I'm you know, I don't practice saying their names, but, I think I can jump over this guy. Okay, well, you know, I know that moves. It just takes its sweet time, apparently. So I'll just have to hop, skip, and jump over to the left side. And it's super interesting. We have these kind of like divots in the wall there with these circles. Kind of an interesting map feature that I'm not sure I've seen anywhere else. Could be significant, might not be. Could just be representative of gears. But I think, oop, overshot it a little bit there. I think this is the way here. Ow. Aha! And I wasn't wasting my time by killing these guys. I cannot decipher its function to the greater core. Is it built for defense? If so, its passivity seems far from optimal. One thing I do want to find out, yeah, if you can hit them while their spikes are extended. Doesn't look like it. But now that we're back here, we can finally continue figuring out what was going on upstairs. And this is what I mean. I have to double tap to open the map every time I want to see the other areas. So I'm going up here, it looks like. Oh, it got quiet again all of a sudden. Am I mistaken? This is very reminiscent of, yep, somewhere I couldn't go before. Okay. So I just need to remember where the actual damned place is. Okay, that guy sounds important, but he's not. So just ignore him. Right. This way. So we had this quest that I didn't quite look at. Gather. Great taste of Farloom. Collect rare delicacies of Farloom. Mossberry stew, a vintage nectar, courier's rasher, and a pickled muck maggot. So it looks like these are all going to be in different places around the map. I got the crust nut from the Sands of Karak through a kind of secret hole in the wall. So I think that the rest of them might be hidden behind secrets. So this could take a while to figure out, just naturally, just by looking around. I wouldn't guess that it's going to be super easy by the looks of it. If I can get above this guy, then it should be no problem. Could even farm a little bit. I might as well take the shell shards. And there is a down here, which leads to its own undiscovered locations. So I might start kind of low and then work my way up. So I was speculating that to the left would lead to that Ventrica station. So I might actually want to figure out what's over there before I decide to take the journey up top. And these guys are just a little bit more annoying than I was hoping. Since they, yep, they do move a little bit unpredictably to where I can't be completely safe while fighting them. Okay, at least I got one rosary there. I don't see any cracks in the wall. This does lead back to somewhere we've been before, but could always find a shortcut to open. I might as well. There's so many rosaries off of that. Whoa! What am I tracking here? So I think I remember seeing this before, but I didn't quite finish it out. How do I... There we go. If I could just open that marker. I'm not really too interested in sticking around. Yeah, those guys can pound sand. Where am I going? Oh, okay. I didn't see the scent along that chain. Oh, hello. I'll just squeeze past you here. Oh, this is an unexplored area. No! Oh, that took all my silk. That's unfortunate. Well, if they fall into the water, they'll definitely drown. So this is definitely cheesable. Luckily, the water does not destroy the rosaries. Hearing like a flea or something. I'm not sure if that's what that is. Ow. Oh, hello. It's you. Whoever you are. Jubilana.
Oh, what a turn-up. I'd feared 'twas not but myself left sane about these halls. Seems this old bug's luck has not yet worn thin. It was more than luck that saw me to you, madam. I promised the wish of bugs concerned for your safety. I urge you to head their way now, beside the old bell, up and over. A small settlement has formed there, and the bell, reawakened, seems to ward away the worst of the Citadel's many dangers. A settlement? In these long, haunted halls? Are you telling naughty little lies, dear one? Well, I suppose there's not too much danger in going and seeing the truth for myself.
The Wandering Merchant. To be completely honest, I don't even remember taking this one on, but so be it.
Be away then, dear one, and leave me to gather up my trinkets and baubles. If this settlement of yours truly has bugs settled safe, I'll be able to make some lucrative trades. Blessings and farewell.
Blessings, blessings. Off you go now, dear one. If it's my trinkets you covet, you can trade me your rosaries up at the shrine. Blessings and farewell. Yes, I'm feeling that voice a lot better. So I didn't expect to get that quest done, but it looks like this is a dead end anyway, so no... Oh! I spoke too soon. I was gonna say no point in lingering around. I take what I want. And at this point, I just have an absurd amount of rosaries. Just unbelievable reserves here. There could have been a double secret. They like to do that. Maybe in the wall here behind the curtains. No, nothing in the floor. Okay. No, I'm just checking. I'm still burned by that first secret right at the start of the game. Because I felt like I should have been able to find it on my own. So maybe Jubilana there will be a kind of like a tradesperson or a vendor when we find her up at the shrine. So I'm just doing everything in my power to delay going up because that was a too difficult in my opinion. Maybe we'll fight one of these guys. This is not the starting area, though it does look like it. It is very reminiscent of the starting area. Maybe I give you one of those. You are poisoned now. We haven't really seen how the poison works. There we go. And I actually get to pick this one up. Goody. I don't think I entered this kind of hallway from this side. So it could work out that way. Oh wow, he does attack really friggin' fast. Oh my god. Oh my, I didn't notice I didn't have any silk. So... Oh my god. Okay, it takes some concentration. Because when the one bad thing about the dash, about the, what is it called? I'm trying to learn the name. The sharp dart, is that if you start it up, it'll consume silk immediately, but it doesn't immediately proc, so the enemies can cancel you, and when they do, you just lose the silk. So, that's kind of what's been happening to me so far. So I'm not really too big of a fan of that. But if I can figure out how to just time it earlier, you know, sometimes you're in a situation where you have to turn around real quick and use it, though. A white lock bearing a surgical symbol. Oh, you know what? I have that exact implement. As it just so happens. And, dare I continue into the great unknown? Well, how about that? A convenient bench just for me. They even gave us a friend. How quaint. Doesn't look like there's anything in this direction, but if I can look at the map, I can probably guesstimate where this is gonna take us. It might lead us to the underworks, but it could also lead us to surgery hell, so I maybe don't want to hold off on exploring that area. Although, you know, I am here now, and I did just sit at a bench, so yeah, why the hell not? Let's be brave for once. Okay, very ominous, very quiet. If there was a slower walking speed, I'd be using it right now. Don't want anyone to pick up on the pitter-patter. White Ward. So they did mention that the key opens the way to the White Ward, but I did not imagine that this was going to be a completely new area. It doesn't look like it has enough space on the map here to be a full area unto itself. But obviously, I guess it would just be a sub-area in that case. Man, look at that electric chair. Is that a hairdryer? I'm not sure what I'm looking at there. God, and the music here is so disorienting or disquieting. Yeesh. Oh, okay. Guess they don't build them like they used to. So many things to look at. I'm kind of overwhelmed. I don't know what I should be paying attention to. And that was kind of one of the things I forgot to mention, was like I sometimes get overwhelmed in this game, and then I miss important details that you kind of like see right on the screen, but they just don't register in my brain for because of all the stimulation. An ornate lock mechanism with a keyhole at its center. So it looks like another, I think there was another place we could have used an ornate key. So I guess we'll just, if I'll stand right at the center here. If it's going to take an ornate key, then I guess we'll use these ring markers to denote ornation. I can center it. Since it is silver, and so far those mechanisms have also been silver, I guess. I can only hope this leads to a connection to another area. Because so far the Citadel has really just been a bunch of closed off areas which are isolated from all the other areas, and it's not been super easy to get around, so any connection I can make is going to be a godsend. Like you can see, there's just these doors that are closed in our faces every at every turn. Again, it looks like this is still the White Ward, so I'm not out of the woods yet. Now, if I could hit this thing, yes. I'd rather it just go away. Is that a friend? Oh, I'm so happy to see a friend. I love friends. A choral commandment. Hello, friend! Do you want a hug? Ah!
That was a painful hug. I got one of these for you.
I hugged his insides. Okay, so what was that? A dreg husk. Remains of a citadel bug possessed by silk dregs. The husk will lash out wildly, with many sharp pins caught inside its thread. Interesting. It's possessed by silk dregs. So could this be analogous to the void mechanic or the void concept from Hollow Knight? Kind of the void had a life of its own. So these silk dregs haven't so far seemed to be, you know, alive. I was under the impression that someone was controlling them anytime they kind of influenced the character. But it could be a little bit more complicated than that. Okay, I'm not even sure how I fell in here. I think it was through the ceiling this way. Maybe the door closed behind me. But definitely Resident Evil vibes from this place and from that enemy in particular. So I can keep going here. I assume... Don't want to press that just yet, because it could block off the way. Ah, so this could be a shortcut. And indeed, I believe this is the way we got down to begin with. So... Right. I see what I have to do. So I have to... It's kind of like that part in Hollow Knight where you have to C-dash in between the spikes. So, yeah, there's no way through here. We have to necessarily loop around. And since I sat at the bench, I assume I'm going to have to face off against some of these enemies again. This is super interesting. I'm not sure. It's almost like a surgery machine. So maybe whatever's at the end of this hallway is going to be the ornate key that we're looking for. Okay, White Palace shenanigans. I'm surprised that didn't hit me. And I also didn't see what was down here either. Did I? Shh, we're being quiet. That's definitely a zombie. So we got zombie bugs in Silksong. Whoa, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna skip. Always amazes me how gross they can make these guys sound. So I'm gonna actually fight him again because I do want to fill the journal. Looks like he can only attack sideways, so this should be actually no problem right here. Amazing. Amazing what you can do. Okay, this was the side we were looking in from. I see. Okay. And I hope this just stays open so I don't have to keep watching the... Hey, there's the... there's our elevator friend. Okay. Just tread lightly. Looks like I can make it back up. Ooh, and perhaps a map of the White Ward. Fingers crossed. Yes! Perfect. So that's gonna allow me to make heads or tails of this whole place. There was another... Man, there's just so many places to visit. This could be a dead end, though, so let's see what this is all about here. Nope, it's definitely not a dead end. So I'll just keep going in this direction here. Actually... Yes, there was... Okay, it was a secret. Ah, and it's just another Silk Eater. I'm surprised they're giving us so many Silk Eaters back to back. Sometimes there's like no Silk Eaters for, I don't know, 10 hours, and then all of a sudden they just give us 2 in a row in one episode. Okay, so... but I will be looking to wind down the episode pretty soon. Oh my god! You know, we have seen scissor guys before, but none that do this kind of motion. And this could be the perfect enemy to use the sharp dart on, since they do just move in a straight line. So we could do something like this. Although that didn't hit that time. Ow! Does have some reach on it. We'll just heal up here. Luckily, I do have enough space to jump into the ceiling. Oh my god! Why did I do that? Holy! Okay, one more hit and I'm done for. Kind of a goofy sounding voice. Not what I expected based off of the trailer. Looks like you can only do a single attack twice in a row. So unfortunately, I needed one more hit to heal up. And I'm not going to get it. So bravely, we continue on. Obviously, we still have our bench back there. Man. I'm up here now. Ah. Think I can dash through. Yes. Oh my god. Hopefully he doesn't jump. Luckily he didn't have to reach. Oh my god, again. And again, as it just so happens, they leave us with 1 silk remaining. Nope. Oh, not another one. You know, I'd love to stay in chat, but there are benches to be sat on. Spikes to be avoided. What is this? Injector band. A brace of surgical pins from the White Ward, used to forcefully insert silk deep inside a bug's shell. Increases the speed of binding. Interesting. It looks like it is a defensive tool. So I have been waiting for kind of another defensive type tool to try on. So I will be excited to equip that. And it looks like we'll be able to find our way out here pretty soon. Maybe end off this little excursion at the Bellway. This is definitely not going to be a point of return. But man, I tell you, when you make these tunnels so cramped and claustrophobic, it doesn't make for good backtracking, because it's hard to remember how you got around. Oh, and of course, they give us one of these guys. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I can dash back and forth against him.
Holy! How was I supposed to know?
Well, they did just give us a Silk Eater, so no harm, no foul. And that's gonna do it for this episode of Silksong. No problem, I'll just go quickly run over and retrieve that next time. So we're, filling out the map a little bit more. Surprisingly, it looks like that's all there is to the White Ward, except for this ornate key over here. But very interesting area nonetheless, very spooky. Maybe not as gross of enemies as I would have expected there, but perhaps next time we'll definitely stop by the architect and spend all of these rosaries so I can finally stop, making a decision about whether to use a Silk Eater or not. And then finish exploring upstairs here and possibly even get to this marker in the next episode. So, I hope you look forward to that. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Silksong.
I will see you next time.